Hi, I'm Matt Edgerton, Director of, well, I'm not sure yet. That's why you're here, to vote for which Shakespeare we're doing at the end of the year. My Associate Director Libby Klysz has set the challenge of summarising the entire Shakespearean canon in 3 minutes, Jacinda Ardern style. So, here we go. 37 plays in 3 minutes. Start the clock, Libby. Let's do this. Taming of the Shrew, one of Shakespeare's very earliest comedies. A young woman is psychologically tortured until she stops having opinions. Henry VI Part 2, working class hero goes full Ned Kelly but gets killed. Henry VI Part 3, it's a coup, it's a bloodbath. Everyone's favourite hunchback Richard tells us he can murder while he smiles. Two Gentlemen of Verona, love, romantic serenades, and a real farting dog on stage. Titus Andronicus, early, brutal Shakespeare. If he was Tarantino, this would be his Reservoir Dogs. It needs a budget for laundry and fake blood. Henry VI Part 1, feminist icon Joan of Arc leads the French army against England. It's basically Game of Thrones minus the dragons and the gratuitous nudity. Richard III. Richard kills lots of people with a smile on his face, as promised. However, at a crucial moment, he is unable to exchange his kingdom for a horse and is defeated, ending the Wars of the Roses. The Comedy of Errors. Short, funny, same joke in various forms for 90 minutes. I thought, that guy was that guy. Love's Labour's Lost. If you think men are compulsive liars with no self-control, you're going to love this one. Midsummer Night's Dream, an almost perfect comedy, and a guy called Bottom gets turned into an ass. Romeo and Juliet. Now, we all know this one. It has a balcony, it's super romantic, but also incredibly funny and filthy. Richard II, the king is dethroned, leading to some classic introspection about his hollow crown. King John. John turns over England to the Pope. The Merchant of Venice, Jewish antagonist forced to convert to Christianity for the happy ending. This play has not aged well. Henry IV Part 1, a new king is fighting in a raging civil war, while his son is at the pub. Perfect for anyone fond of shirking responsibility. Henry IV Part 2, more boozing and civil war, and to claim the throne, the prince decides to go straight. Much Ado About Nothing, witty War of the Sexes comedy set in a country manor house. Henry V, new to the job, the king uses his knack for the vernacular, makes some beautiful speeches while conquering France. As You Like It, hilarious wrestling and cross-dressing in the forest, very funny and with a great female lead. Julius Caesar, a tyrannical ruler who wants absolute power, incites violence at the Capitol. This is very early 2021 topical. Hamlet, the original Lion King featuring the iconic Shakespeare skull. Black Swan has never done this play. The Merry Wives of Windsor, Falstaff, everyone's favourite cowardly alcoholic knight from the history plays, gets his comedy spin-off. Twelfth Night features two identical twins of different genders. Brilliant. Full of drunken idiocy, yellow stockings, very funny. TROILUS and CRESSIDA, a sweeping, epic warzone romance in the time of Trojan horses. Othello, a gripping, immensely stageable story about obsession, toxic male rage, and a handkerchief. Measure for Measure, epic religious angst and nihilism. This is the Shakespeare Nick Cave would have written. All's Well That Ends Well. Not sure that it does. A problem play featuring some fairly problematic behaviour. Timon of Athens, the most COVID-19 of the plays. Timon gets sick of it all and goes to live in a cave. King Lear, pagan epic, ungrateful children, the wheel of fate, the storm within the mind. Macbeth, Shakespeare's shortest, bloodiest, and most poetically dense tragedy. Floating daggers, women with beards, and bloody hands that can't be cleaned. Antony and Cleopatra, Rome and Egypt. Amidst a clash of cultures, two people sacrifice everything for love. Coriolanus, the barbarians are at the gates of Rome and only one man can save the city. A muscular play about violence and the state. Pericles, a swashbuckling adventure, shipwreck, heartbreak, and reunion. Cymbeline, a romance full of disguise, poison, and the lies that we tell to the ones that we love. The Winter's Tale, complex relationship drama where public mistakes lead to learning and growth, not cancellation on social media. The Tempest, full of music, magic, and sea changes, a stunning play to read. I've never seen it really work on stage and would love to. Henry VIII, Shakespeare's original Globe Theatre, was burned to the ground during this play, possibly by an audience member. How'd we go? Close enough. Whew. Okay, so that's all 37 plays. Now it's over to you. Action is eloquence. Vote now.